Muy buenas a todos, bienvenidos al a Witcher 3, a otro vídeo de Witcher 3. Estamos, justamente lo dejamos, aquella casa que parecía estar encantada, pero nada de eso. Había una niña ahí haciendo que estaba la casa encantada. Y nada, hablamos con la soñadora y bueno, nos manda a reunirnos con Corín en el Esturión de Oro. Y para ello vamos ahora mismo. De paso, a ver si me encuentro algún sitio donde pueda vender toda la mierda que tengo.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
La casa sigue estando encantada. Parece que la maldición perdura. Sí, le dijimos a la niña.
A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid! Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
Bueno, por lo menos la niña esa tiene donde vivir. No puedo correr, claro. Joder, necesito... Pero ahora por la noche... A ver, voy a ver si puedo meditar. ¿Qué hora es? Las 21. Vale, voy a meditar 12 horas. Meditar hasta las 10. Hasta las 11 de la mañana. Estará todo abierto, digo yo. Vale. Bueno, esto son cosas mías, ¿eh? A lo mejor está abierto siempre, lo que pasa es que no hay... Por aquí no hay tiendas ni nada por el estilo. Venga.
Help, save me. I'm dying with poverty.
Hombre bastardo. Hombre de bastardo. Está medida las distancias por pasos. Y tengo aquí una muesca puesta en el mapa. Madre mía. Vale, ya está quitado. A ver, ahí hay tiendas. El mercado. No puedo hablar con el mercader. Hola, ¿qué tal? Quiero deshacerme de cosas. Bueno, en el herrero, seguro. A ver, herrero. Me coge de camino, si no lo tiraba.
Need something sharpened, reforged.
A ver.
What do you have on offer?
Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver. Que tengo que... Bueno, tengo 2 sillas. Voy a vender una... A vender. A la A es que tengo el mundo de la Play, la X, la Play creo, sí. Estas botas fuera. Estos pantalones fuera y fuera. Fuera, fuera. Fuera, 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 fuera. Botas fuera, esto fuera, está jodido. Esto fuera, -6. Esta está hecha una mierda. Esta es peor. 38, 43, 36, 56. Esta es peor. Esta, 36, 44 y esta Fuera. Hacha. Lo voy a dejar por si acaso. Caprichosa pequeña. Fuera. Y esta menos 10. Nivel de desarrollo. Es que yo no sé si...
So long.
Inventario. Vale. Ah, vale, estas dos las puedo vender también, pero tengo estas que son mejores. Venga, por si acaso, las voy a dejar. Ahora ya puedo correr. Bueno. A ver, hay que entrar aquí. Esto es la taberna. Ah, no, es el piso de arriba. Vale. Bueno, este juego es enorme. Me estoy dando cuenta de que es un trabajo titánico. Uy. A ver, hablar.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Adelante.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Siri. The woman's name is Siri.
A ver, recuerdo la... Entrené en Carmogen, se sabe de la vida. Estuvo a mi lado cuando morí. A ver, la recuerdo cuando nos conocimos.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Sí, claro. Sí.
Yes.
No need to rush. We have time.
Vale. Estuvo a mi lado cuando morí. Esto me interesa.
It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
Is there anything you'd like to add? Another memory, perhaps?
No, yo creo que ya está bien, venga.
No. Let's continue.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
La llaman la dama
They
de
call
espacio.
Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
No.
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax.
Try to...
You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Ahí es
Maybe
que...
Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
Eso te diría gente que puede dormir así y de repente yo no puedo. Y me cuesta, horrores. O estoy muy jodido y muy cansado. Bueno, se supone que esto es el sueño, ¿no?
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
Romeo y Tomillo.
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Gracias por tu ayuda.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your
A ver, está siendo complicado, ¿eh? Yo pensé que iba a ser algo... no secundario, pero sí sencillo, ¿no? Y se está convirtiendo en la misión principalísima del juego. Y hemos jugado con Ciri. Tiene piso de abajo esto y todo, que bien, ¿eh? La verdad que está genial. Hemos jugado con Ciri un rato y no hemos vuelto a saber de ella. Pero bueno, está mayorcita ya la niña. Venga, vamos a ver a Romero y Tomillo. Tipo sospechoso pone ahí. ¿Qué pasa? Un matón, ¿eh? Joder. Venga, hombre, nivel 10 a mí. Toma. Y ahora tengo que sacar las coronas y la maza. Sándwich y montaje no migrado. Pescado. Nada, maza ya tengo antes. A ver, sigamos. ¡Ey! ¿Qué es el burdel eso? Borracho. Está lleno de detalles esto, como mola. No puede faltar en cada vídeo que hago el decir qué pena de doblaje. Que está muy bien en inglés, tiene una voz muy guay. Pero vamos, en español, en nuestro idioma hubiera quedado mucho mejor, no tener que leer tanto y malinterpretar a lo mejor alguna frase o yo qué sé. Depende del tono y que se diga eso. Para eso Skyrim lo hizo muy bien. Ya puede ser malo o bueno el... Yo lo que pienso, ya puede ser malo el doblaje que... Mientras se entienda... Cerrado, ¿qué pasa? Cerrado, tendré que esperar, bueno. A ver, vamos a esperar. ¿Qué hora es? Las... Bueno, por aquí... Hora actual 3:04. Venga, hasta las 11. Las 11 de la mañana. Ahora, venga. Estará abierto ahora, ¿no? Digo yo. Cerrado. Puf. A ver por dónde entro, a ver.
I'll never come back, you stinking stagges.
Ah, por aquí.
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth. You're up in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning.
A por ellos.
Got to boot them all out.
Claro.
Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Venga, a ver, nivel 5. No puedo usar la magia, ¿eh?
Yeah, almost like we never left Bergen.
Ah, se piran ya.
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan, you look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
Estoy buscando a Ciri.
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognise her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
No.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
¿Dónde está Jaskier?
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot leg of boar and some cold ale, and what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums, Have no clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Planta baja. ¿Y dónde está la planta baja?
Aha! A note from a grateful
Bueno, será
muse.
esta.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot, I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar. Your
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
no one knows the fruit of the vine like dandelion.
This the loot he got from the elves of Dol Blathanna.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
Aceitunas. A ver, ¿qué más?
Hmm. 10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing
Hidromiel.
here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Huh. Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late. The dog.
No me interesan las alianzas románticas.
Zoltan, please. You really want to track down the women Dandelion's been wooing? Most likely all angry women by now.
Got any better ideas? Besides, Dandelion's a babbler. They're sure to know something of his doings. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... Ah, fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
La agenda de Jaskier. Vamos a ver. Agenda de Jaskier. Rosa Bar Atre, como una rosa avergonzada de su color carmesí. La justa rosa se hunde en la melancolía por el manejo de su enana. Cambio sus clases de cortesía. Una villa encantadora rodeada por un jardín en Villa Áurea. Molly. Vale, son nombres de mujeres. A ver. Habla con Zoltan, habla con B. Tengo que hablar con toda esta gente. Así que... venga. Nivel 6. Tengo un punto disponible que me lo voy a guardar.
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone.
Molly.
Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly. Keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives.
Marabella.
If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh. Truly perverse.
He didn't ken half of it. Called him a stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment. Till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard. Oh, poor bastard fled out the window.
Vespula. O Vespula.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Rosa Bar Atre.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility, to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosa Var Atre named her Guihir. Well chosen, eh? Her dad's a Novgardian aristocrat with the Imperial Legation. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we, Rosa, preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor. Elihal.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one, then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Bueno, ya sé todo lo que hay que saber.
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
Así que vamos a ir a ver una por una. Vamos a ver la Vespula, la primera. Por orden. Bueno, a ver cómo está de lejos. Ah, no está aquí al lado. Vamos a ir andando. Y hablamos con este y dejamos el vídeo ya, que llevamos media horita.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Vaya galletón.
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Largo de aquí.
Go. Now.
Now listen. You might have 2 swords, but there's 4 of us.
Yeah, 4 men collecting tribute from 1 washerwoman. Don't think I have much to fear.
Best think again.
Ahora sois 3. Ahora sois 2. Buah, es que no está... Venga, venga. Hijo de puta, que me está dando con... Ah, va a entrar por culo. Ya está.
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
Tengo que preguntarte sobre
I don't
Jaskier.
know if you remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
When you kicked Dandelion out, through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
¿Con quién andaba en el puerto?
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Jaskier pregunta sobre otras lavanderas.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
Gracias y buena suerte.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Bueno, gente, pues hasta aquí el vídeo de hoy. Llevo 30 y... ¿Qué dice este? Está loco. 32 minutos de vídeo, 33, y bueno, suficiente por hoy. En el próximo capítulo hablaremos ya con todas estas personas y esclareceremos un poco más a ver dónde podemos encontrar a Ciri. Se está poniendo malo el día, ¿eh? A ver, por allí no, pero por allí está jodido, mira. Bueno, gente, pues nada, si os ha gustado, like, y si no, un like, y nos vemos en el próximo capítulo de Witcher 3. Saludos y hasta la próxima, chao.